Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to be able to show you this adorable new style from Gabor. This is Trend Alert in Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. And I can't wait to show her to you and discuss all the details. But before we start, as always, I wanted to ask, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like, and comment down below, and we'll get started. All right, so as you can see, Trend Alert is just an adorable, voluminous, wavy little bob, and I absolutely adore this style. I think it's so flattering and will look good on so many different face shapes. And you can absolutely make it more sleek. You can brush it out and create a more sleek look, or you can make it more voluminous as well and scrunch those curls and get that style back. So I love the versatility of that styling. And these are the True to Life heat-friendly fibers, which you may be familiar with from Raquel Welch. But this is now in Gabor, so it'll be interesting to see how these wear over time, but I imagine that it's very similar. So let's go ahead and look at some of the details. First, let's look at that lace front. And you can see those knots are fantastic, virtually invisible. And then here is the parting space, and it's a left mono part. I did go ahead and change that part line already and steam it in place, and I steamed the fibers away from the face for a shorts video that I posted yesterday. So I've already done that, and I will leave a link in the description box down below for how I like to style my fibers away from the face on my wigs, so that you can refer to that if you're new to that. So those are those details. Let's go ahead and get a good look at this little style from all sides. Here she is from the right, and the back, and the left. Yeah. Just as cute as can be. I've really been enjoying wearing her, and I think that if you like wavy bobs, this is absolutely just a great little option. You do have these longer pieces here in the front, so that it just frames the face kind of under the chin to add a little bit of length. For me, sometimes if the style is too short, I don't like how that looks on my face, but I think these pieces really add just the right amount of length for me. So love this style. I think next we'll go ahead and look at the cap construction. We'll look at a few styling options, and we'll take her outside to get a good look at this gorgeous color in natural light. Okay, so let's look at the cap construction. First, I did something a little different because I want to show you, I noticed that the styling on Trend Alert is a little unusual. At least I haven't noticed it before. Possibly this has been done on other styles. But as you can see, I've clipped up portions of the fibers here in the back, and you can see where that wefting is there and the rooting. That's a good view of the rooting there. But the reason I did this is that I wanted to show you that the bottom portion here in the back is very smooth and straight and sleek, as you can see. There is a little bend towards the bottom, which is really flattering and lovely, and this just gives it that beautiful rounded bob look in the back, but I just found that interesting. And then from here on up is where you have that beautiful wave pattern. So if we let that out, then you can see how that creates those gorgeous little loose waves. And of course this can be combed and brushed and made more sleek, or scrunched with water or some sea salt spray and made more wavy again. But just to show you that there is a little bit of a difference in how the top layer is styled and the bottom. So let's go ahead and look at the cap construction. So first you have a left mono part, and it is nice and deep, comes about all the way back to here. And then you have that extended lace front, which I love. It creates that natural appearance of hair growth all the way to here. And this little area, just so you know, I did check, there is some permatease on this cap because this is a voluminous look. So you definitely have some permatease under here. I do not find that it's excessive. I think it just really makes the style. So you have that, then you have the open wefted sides and back here, and it's pretty stretchy. You have the soft velvet ear tabs with the metal stays, and you have a standard nape, not an extended nape. And I will say, I want to point out, I have a 22-inch circumference, and I did let these adjusters out pretty much as far as I could. Of course, you can remove them as well. I haven't done that. I haven't needed to, but that's where I have it for my 22-inch circumference. So that's the cap construction. I think it's lovely. I think you have all the features you need, and this open wefting is nice and cool, so absolutely love it. So let's talk about some styling options. First, I just want to point out that it's remarkable with these true-to-life, heat-friendly synthetic fibers and this short wavy style. I really don't think that the fibers are going to be bothering you in your face at all. As I mentioned, I did steam these fibers away from the face, and as you can see, when I lean forward and then back up repeatedly, these fibers are not falling in my face. So it's not at all an issue. But if you did want to just style her a little bit throughout the day, just to completely make sure that you're not feeling anything, one thing you can do with these shorter wavy styles, I think it's cute to put a little claw clip to hold back those fibers. And you can play with those curls, but that's a cute little look, just casual around the house. And then you can easily just remove that and have the style right back to where it was. And of course, another one I like to do is the headband. And this will also allow me to show you exactly what kind of coverage I'm getting and where that extended lace front ends on me. Now, when you pull the fibers back, it does shorten the style a little. But I think that's a cute look also, just for around the house. All right, so what we have here is an extended lace front, and I feel that it ends right about here on me. So that means that you have that natural looking hair growth all along that lace front, which I love for styling away from the face. And then you do have some of my bio hair showing here. The ear tab ends right here. I'm lifting it. And then if I put my finger under it, that's right where it ends. It goes all along here. So I have kind of a low hairline, so you do see some of my bio hair, but it's amazing with this color how that rooting actually goes really well with the darker bio hair. And I think that looks very natural and is a cute way just to completely keep the fibers away from your face. And again, remove very easily and have your original style. With this style, one thing I like to do is just kind of tilt upside down and give it a good shake and back up. And then I find that those curls just fall right back in place pretty much. So I've been enjoying doing that. So next we'll go ahead and take Trend Alert outside to get a good look at this beautiful color in natural light. Again, this is Gabor's new color, and it's Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. And it is absolutely gorgeous. We've got a little bit of sunlight here, so you can see it in the sunlight and the shade. I just love this beautiful red color. And someone asked me on Instagram if this is the same as Raquel Welch's Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. And I think it's awfully similar. I don't actually have the style in a Raquel Welch or the color in a Raquel Welch style, but I have the sample from the Raquel Welch color ring. This is the Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice for Raquel Welch, and we can compare it here, and you can see those colors are very similar. I would say it is extremely similar. I'm not certain about the rooting. The rooting on this sample seems to me to be darker than what I'm seeing in the Gabor Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice, so that's what I can't answer definitively, but the red tones, I would say, are very similar. So the way it's described by Frank Campanella, who designed Trend Alert and described this color for us in a YouTube video, he described it as having a root, which of course it does. It has that, I would call it a medium or a darker brown root. It blends very well with my dark brown hair here near the ear, so I would definitely say it's a darker root. And then you have, he describes it as amber highlights. And I believe that is the 29 that he's referring to, which is typically referred to as a strawberry blonde. And you can see that throughout, but it's blended so nicely. And then he referred to the 33 as a light copper tone throughout. And I've also seen that described as a more darker reddish brown, although copper certainly seems like a better description for it. So those are the tones you have. And I just think it makes it a very gorgeous, cheerful red color that is still very natural looking, especially because of the rooting and because of these true-to-life heat-friendly synthetic fibers. It's just not shiny at all. So let's go ahead and look at the details while we're out here in the natural light. So you've got the lace front again, fantastic, and that parting space. And I do not have a piece of silicone tape under there. I just placed a little bit of matte eyeshadow on the part line to help create that natural scalp appearance. So let's get a good look at it from all sides. Here we are from the right and the back and the left. Just a gorgeous red color, and I think this would absolutely work for so many different skin tones because you do have that darker rooting and then these gorgeous red shades blended together. So I absolutely love this color. So final thoughts. Trend Alert is as cute as can be. I was so excited when I saw this style and just had to try her. I love the loose waves, that kind of undone look that you can make more sleek if you want, or scrunch and make more wavy. I think the length is perfect. You've got these beautiful longer pieces here in the front, and yet it's pretty short in the back. So the benefit of that is that you avoid any kind of friction, rubbing against your clothing, and that helps maintain the fibers a little bit longer. The heat-friendly synthetic fibers, of course, can be heat-styled. Be sure to check the manufacturer's recommendations. And yeah, I just think it's adorable. It really doesn't require much styling away from the face. I did enjoy steaming it away from the face, but other than that, the fibers really are not flopping in my face at all. So I think that's very practical. And yet, if you want to, you certainly can place little clips or a headband, whatever you prefer if you're wearing the style around the house throughout the day, and don't need to show off the gorgeous style just the way it is. So absolutely, I think if you enjoy this kind of a shorter wavy style, I highly recommend it. I love the volume. I still think it's very natural looking, and this shaded iced pumpkin spice is just as pretty as can be. It's really stunning and still natural looking at the same time, not at all costumey looking. It's a very natural, gorgeous red color with the lighter fibers in the front so that you have a fantastically natural hairline. And yeah, I think maybe I've done enough gushing, and hopefully I've provided you with some helpful information and a good look at this gorgeous new style. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.